Town's got a doctor and his name is Rendell. Stay away from his house cause he's the doctor from hell. He chopped up his patients, every last one, and he cut out their hearts purely for fun.
Everything is ready, my darling. Do not be afraid. Soon we'll be together again.
This sandwich tastes as dry as hell.
Hello, and welcome to Hello, This is the Doom Show. I am Richard.
I'm Brad.
Folks, we are using our Google Glass, but we're using our Giggle Glass because we're talking about Dr. Giggles.
Dr. Giggles, 1992.
Yes, sir. 1992, directed by good old Manny Coto, who you were telling me he directed some. Is he director or a writer of Star Trek?
Both. He was the showrunner for the last season of Star Trek Enterprise. He was executive producer of 4 seasons of 24.
Wow.
He was an executive producer and writer for the 5th season of the Showtime television series Dexter.
Nice. Apparently, according to him, what got him the gig on Dr. Giggles was not his first horror film called Playroom, which I'm intrigued by, but he got it because of an episode of Tales from the Crypt that apparently was very well received, called Morning Mess.
Morning Mess, and he did an episode of Monsters even before that, which can you even get Monsters on DVD or Blu-ray?
That's a good question. Hopefully it's better than that Tales from the Dark Side DVD that's an abomination.
Oh, yeah, and they're better than the Friday the 13th the series Blu-rays.
Oh, yes, I've heard that. I've seen a rip from one of those.
Well, it's a rip on disc anyway.
You can get Monsters, Inc. in DVD. Different. That's probably different. I
think it was different. I don't believe Disney was involved, or Pixar, or the other whatever.
The other Pixar. The other Pixar.
Yeah, the people that make the animated movies that aren't Disney.
I like the co-writer on this. His name is Graham Whiffler. Whiff. That's a... Whiff. His IMDb picture is literally the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's he's very sad and he's got on a medieval times crown.
Oh, geez.
And it looks like it was taken in the early 2000s. I was like, wait, did you work on like the Cable Guy or something? Why are you wearing that?
Wow.
Oh my God. But yes, we are going to spoil Dr. Giggles. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. You're gonna love it. Maybe. And I'm going to drop the frickin' TV spot for it right here because it's a tastefully done, beautiful 30 seconds.
Let's hear it.
Boom.
A secret no one revealed.
Why haven't you told anyone? It was 1957, the night after they found all the bodies.
A legend they thought was dead.
It's patient 193. Nobody knows his real ID. Very dangerous.
A nightmare that will not end.
No! The doctor is in.
Dr. Giggles.
How about a free examination?
Rated R. Starts Friday, October 23rd at theaters everywhere.
Okay, that was the TV spot here, and I have acquired a JPEG image of the VHS tape, and I'm going to read the beautiful plot synopsis on the back.
Alrighty.
Two-time Emmy Award winner Larry Drake stars as a diabolical doctor with a sharp wit and even sharper scalpel in this horrific, tongue-in-cheek thriller. It's been 35 years since the small town of Moore High discovered why Dr. Rendell kept losing his patients. He was ripping their hearts out in a twisted attempt to save his ailing wife. The townspeople stoned Rendell to death, but they never found the young son with the hideous giggle who helped his deranged father perform the operations. Let me speed this up a little bit. Now, over 3 decades later, Dr. Rendell's son returns to gain revenge on Moore High's residents, and he's not shy about making house calls.
That's it.
That's all. The taglines for this movie. We got some good ones, and then we have one that is a little too good. Sorry, the doctor is in. Sane.
I like that one.
The doctor is out of his mind.
That's my favorite.
I love it. A new prescription for terror. Okay. And here's the one.
Right.
I know, Brad, you judge this one harshly for me.
Okay.
If you're from Moore High and you get sick, fall on your knees and pray you die quick.
Utter garbage. It's bullshit.
No one put that on a poster. No fucking way.
I looked like yesterday when I Googled it and was looking at pictures to share to Facebook for watching that. Maybe I did see a poster that said that.
I will believe it when I see it. Before we jump into this plot, we're going to talk about some of the key characters here. First up, of course, the mighty Larry Drake from Darkman, famously from Darkman. We just rewatched that for the first time since, I don't even remember when. It had been well over 20 years since I'd watched Darkman. And
I have not seen Darkman. I've seen it with Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. That could be any time in the last 17 years.
Sure. It was a miracle. I absolutely loved it. It was one of those movies I watched way too many times as a kid, so I was good for like 20 years. Now I'm happy to rewatch it.
I was ill that it was a superhero movie that didn't have somebody I cared about in it at the time.
Ah, okay.
Like Spider-Man or something. Like I didn't have any affinity towards Darkman. It's an excellent film. I have since gone back, obviously, like I said, and watched it, and I was wrong.
You grew into it.
I did. Oh, I was thinking about that too. Things that we've been talking about like used to we had to have all the new releases, and now we don't.
Yeah.
And used to it was important. This or that. As a side note, if you go to the Dr. Giggles Wikipedia page, you will see a poster that says, if you're from Moore High and you get sick, fall on your knees and pray you die quick. a new prescription for terror, Dr. Giggles.
Oh, that's amazing. I take it back.
Crazy.
Somebody put it on a poster somewhere.
Yeah. Like if somebody listed all of the Freddy rhyme on a poster. 108, 109, Freddy's gonna kill you.
Check your time.
I don't know.
Something, I don't know. Our heroine is named Jennifer Campbell, and she's played by Holly Marie Combs. Holly Marie Combs. I was so excited to see her in this. She is like, I think she's 3'2", and I think she weighs about 14 pounds. I think a stiff wind would send her far away.
I did some quick math, and I think she was 18.
Okay.
So you've actually got a teenager playing a teenager.
Hey, good on her. Good on her. But yeah, I was looking at her career, and it's like stuff I know of, but
Picket Fences was really where, and then Charmed.
And Pretty Little Liars. She was on 86 episodes.
Yeah, she was somebody's mom, obviously.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I never could get into Charmed. Never could hang with it.
Neither. No, it's no good. Don't try.
Duly noted. Next up, We got Cliff DeYoung, who plays her dad, Tom Campbell.
Very familiar face.
Yeah, from good old Shock Treatment.
Shock Treatment. He's one of those guys that you're like, hey, I know that guy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is now 80. He is 80 years old now.
Oh, my
I looked it
God.
up.
That's amazing. Cliff DeOld.
Cliff DeOld.
Oh, in your face,
Let's
motherfucker.
here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to set up a Hello, This is the Doom Show GoFundMe to find Cliff DeYoung, meet him in person, and say, Cliff DeOld. That should be our goal. That's what we need to do as a show, as a people.
Yeah.
Where is Cliff DeYoung? So that we can call him Cliff DeOld.
And I want him to sign my Shock Treatment DVD, plee.
Heck yeah, I want him to sign my Dr. Giggles Blu-ray.
Hell, he's like, I was in that?
What? Nobody told me.
Next up is Jennifer's ineffectual boyfriend, Max. He's played by Glenn Quinn. He was in a bunch of episodes of Roseanne. Holy shit.
Yeah, and he was on Angel, and then he accidentally overdosed.
Oh, that's sad.
To death. All the way to death.
Whoa. He might come back, though.
Well, Roseanne came back and has gone again. So you never know.
Oh. Yeah, his first gig as an actor was Beverly Hills 90210. He played Party Jock.
Party Jock.
Party Jock.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, season
Party
1,
Jock.
episode 1. Holy shit.
Wow, you saw his face.
I did.
He was in Beverly Hills 90210.
We got Keith Diamond, who plays Officer Joe Reitz. He is our voice of reason in this movie. He is absolutely trying to save the town, which is in denial over what's going on.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, he was in some
Did
good
you know
stuff.
if you click his name, Keith Diamond, on Wikipedia, it takes you to Men in Black, the series.
Really?
Yep. I don't know
Wow.
why. That seems like a link that's not quite right, but whatever.
He was in the cartoon. Yeah, he was the voice in the cartoon.
Uh,
Yeah. But yeah,
I've seen the
he's,
first Men in Black.
Yes, I've seen 2 of the 3 movies, or is there 4 now? I can't remember. And 2
think
was
it's
enough
3.
for me. 2 is hideous.
Yeah.
Boy.
No, thank you.
Ooh. But yeah, he's really good in this movie. I really like him in this.
Well, wait a minute. Keith Diamond. Yeah, he is the hero of the thing. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we got Richard Bradford from something, but he plays Officer Magruder, Hank Magruder.
The Smiths used a photograph of him on the cover of their single Panic, which I did not realize.
That's incredible.
Oh, wow.
That is
Yeah,
incredible.
that's him young.
Oh. Yeah, The Untouchables, Legend of Billie Jean. Holy shit.
Yeah. He's the Donald Pleasance character of this little soiree.
Yep.
He's Dr. Loomis.
Yeah,
Sorta.
I love when he yells at Dr. Giggles later in the movie, but we'll talk about that when we talk about that. A couple of other people, I don't want to get into everybody, but I have to mention Elaine Henderson is the nosy neighbor, and she's played by Nancy Fish.
Nancy Fish.
Oh man, I want this lady to narrate my autobiography.
She's funny.
She's great.
I thought she was tremendous, and of course she's the nosy neighbor. Well, we'll get there.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say Dougie Doug is in this.
That blew my mind. I was like, wait, I know that name.
Yeah. He was on a Cosby Show. I don't think he was on the Cosby Show, but he was on a Cosby Show, and of course Cool Runnings, which every kid my age in 1993 saw.
Sure.
We were into snowboarding and the Sahara. But yeah, no, I thought that was really cool. And I've got something kind of sort of related to say at the end here.
Ooh. But he plays Trotter, one of the teenagers. The teenager I couldn't wait to die is Stu, played by Darren Heems. No offense, Darren Heems, but you are one of my least favorite people to show up in a 90s slasher, man. This guy.
Wow.
He is so irritating in 90s slashers. If you've ever seen The Fear, where he's got like a he like adopted like a Rasta hip hopper kind of voice. It's really, really bad.
Oh boy.
I'm sure he's a wonderful person, but man, he's but
we'll never know because now he's offended.
He and I will make up. We'll make up.
Okay.
But no, I hate to admit how much the air got sucked out of the room when he showed up in this. I was like, no, but he's fine. He's fine. He also has one of the craziest scene.
Long.
Yes. And he does have the craziest scene in the movie, so we'll give the second craziest scene in the movie. But of course, I do like him in Night of the Demons too.
Gotcha.
He's fine in that.
He's fine.
One more I cannot resist. Speaking of Night of the Demons 2, we've got Zoe Trilling, her character's name is Normie. She's just the shitty friend who's trying to help break up Max and Jennifer. She's just an asshole in this. But I love her in Night of the Demons 2. She's wonderful. All right,
Zoe Trilling. Mm-hmm. She has passed away as well.
Recently? Or no?
2023.
Damn. That's sad.
57.
Well.
Yeah. She's also in Toby Hooper's Night Terrors, which I haven't seen, and probably no one else did.
I have a very nice copy of it, and I'm going to watch it soon. I have finally found a good copy of it.
Take that, Brad.
No, Brad, you can take that because I'll send you. It was. Hey, full disclosure, it was on archive.org. Nice. Who knows? It may not still be there, but it was like 8 gigs.
Wow.
I was like, why is this 8 gigs?
You better be careful. Toby Hooper's family doesn't come around looking for
some
change.
Speaking of people coming back from the dead to get what they want. All right, so like I said, spoiler alert, we're going to talk about this plot in quick succession because, we want to give you the meat and potatoes, but not too much of the gravy.
Gravy, optional.
I need to close. Gravy optional. Hello, this is the Doom Show. Gravy optional.
Gravy option. All right, so that's going on our Clifty Young thing. Yep. We're gonna have a gravy option.
Yeah, we're gonna give them a "Hello, this is the Doom Show" gravy optional T-shirt.
Yeah, that's right. When they one of the perks will be gravy.
But you don't have to. You don't have to. It's optional.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
It's optional, but we'll give it to you if you want it.
Oh my God. Brad, tell us about the opening scene of this film. Tell us about it.
So the opening scene serves as the slasher film's origin. It opens and it tells us what has happened in the past that is going to cause all this trouble, right?
Yep.
In the town of Moorhigh, people are going missing. And they discover it is the doctor whose wife has a heart problem, and he is trying to fix it by removing other people's hearts. So the townspeople discover this, and they kill him, but his young son is nowhere to be found. So the mother died. The original Dr. Rendell, he has died. The police shot him. So where did the little boy go?
Yep, where is he?
And that sets up. That's the whole story there.
I love the title sequence that has the most lamest freaking CGI. Hey, they're doing the best they could, but they were a little too proud of it. So we have the blood vessels going through all the arteries and whatnot until we get to the heart, and then the heart gets stabbed by Dr. Giggles. It's a very long title sequence.
1993 was the future, and they were just showing us what they could do.
It's funny that it looked better than the pills from the Stendhal syndrome in 1996 when Ozzy Argento takes those 2 pills and they go down her gullet. This looks better because Italy didn't know how to do special effects.
Right.
Oh, boy. What happens at the operating theater?
This is where we're introduced to Dr. Rendell Jr., who actually, as far as I can tell, never received a medical degree, but wants to be a doctor so bad, we're just going to let him do it.
Yeah, make it happen.
He is orating during a surgery. It's one of those surgical theaters, and there are people up above watching him and surrounded in the glass. And he's talking this, that, and the other, and just killing the person he's got strapped to the table. And as you look up, you realize all the doctors above that we're watching are actually other mental patients, and he has released all of them, but took the time to do a little surgery here.
Oh.
About this time, security shows up, but of course, as we know him, Dr. Giggles gets away.
Yep. The tagline of this movie should have been, Dr. Giggles, be the change you want to see in the world.
Mm-hmm. They thought about that, actually. Yep. It was one of the alternate titles for the Netherlands, I believe.
We is that where that's at? Mark. Well, we'll ask Mark about that.
Yes, I'm a Dr. Giggles expert, so I don't think you can question that, really.
I mean, enough said. It's School's Out. This is a good School's Out movie. You have to ask yourself, who are you taking to the summer bash? Mm-hmm. We meet our heroine, Jennifer. I wrote in my notes that she's upset about her bum heart flapper.
That's essentially it, yeah.
I read that out of a medical textbook. She has a heart condition that just needs a simple operation, but she's really scared about it because it's a similar previously undetected heart problem that killed her mother. So she's very nervous about this, and it's causing some static between her and her beautiful boyfriend.
This is true.
We get to have our nosy lady because, of course, Dr. Giggles comes back to his hometown and goes to his father's house, which has been abandoned this whole time, covered in graffiti. And he goes down to the basement and reopens the practice.
It's such a cool scene, too, where he's breaking out where it's been plastered over.
Yeah.
And it's funny because there's so many rooms in his office, and you're thinking, he's just one doctor.
Right. How did he have a hospital under his house?
Yeah, exactly. Of course, we know why. It's because it was for the movie.
Exactly. That answers all the questions.
It's a great set piece. Yeah, it's a great set piece.
So we get some partiers. We get our gang of teenagers who want to party in the house. So we got Dougie Doug, and we got Stu and their girlfriends, and some other hangers-on who want to go to this frickin' Dr. Giggle house and party, which I honestly thought was going to be the whole thing, that the whole impetus for this shit going down was the kids were trying to party in the house. But no, they're just...
it swerves.
Yeah. They're just daring each other to, do stupid shit. It's very, very silly scene, but luckily, we get some body count kills right away. More.
Absolutely.
Let's see. So that night, her friend, that night, Jennifer and her boyfriend are not having sexy time in the car because he wants to drink, but Dr. Zorda says she can't drink, so they're arguing and all this stuff. But more importantly, the cop Magruder rolls up, and he's blasting a song called "The Party's Over" to these kids. It's such a charming little moment, made even better when you find out what their makeout point is called. Did you catch what the makeout, where the kids all go? The name of it is Breeders Hill.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Breeders Hill.
Oh my God.
Oh, we've got a hill in town called Do It With Your Girlfriend. I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh man. We probably just call it Shotgun Hill or something.
Right.
There you go.
Imagination.
I don't have one. Little moment I can't resist, because this is a prequel to The Matrix. The nosy neighbors called the cops. Dr. Giggles comes to take her out, and she is supposed to take this red pill for her heart medicine, maybe. I'm not sure what. Maybe blood pressure medicine. But he switches it to the blue pill, and she doesn't notice in time and takes it.
Yes, I thought that was I really enjoyed that.
That was good.
Dr. Giggles, he wants to kill you in different and interesting ways.
Yes, he will have comedically enhanced doctor's tools.
Exactly. And I think that's what's needed in
Yes.
the medical industry.
And you know what's so funny? I was going to save this for the end, but I do find this interesting. This sets up a franchise that never happened, right?
Yes.
We never had a Dr. Giggles 2.
I'd have been all for it.
Same. I'm very much the same. I feel like Larry Drake was like, no, I don't want to do that again. But I'll do some of those Darkman sequels.
Yeah, no kidding. He could have done both.
Exactly. We would have been the world would have been a better place.
Yes.
We get a great scene.
We should do Dr. Giggles too. Put that on the list.
Yeah, man. Cliff DeYoung. Now he's Cliff DeOld.
The old, and we're going to tell him.
And hey, as a bonus at the end of this episode, after when we're talking about how we like this one, I'll tell you my sequel idea that I came up with.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. And I got one word for you. Gravy.
Optional,
but you can have it.
2 scenes I love that make me uncomfortable in this movie. One, you think the condom scene with Stu, where he's dropping the condom in the toilet, fishing it out with his own toothbrush. I thought the joke was that it was at her house, but I think they're at his house. He's just
grody.
Yeah, but what makes me uncomfortable is he has his girlfriend dress up in his mother's lingerie for sexy time.
Elizabeth asked a question at that point, and I said, no, not at all. Also, Elizabeth said, this kid doesn't understand how condoms work.
No.
Because it was like, they were getting ready for sexy time.
Yep.
There wasn't any sexy time going on, so anyway.
There was some movie where they made a joke about wearing the condom all day in prep for sex. But I can't remember what that was.
Huh.
It was very funny.
I mean, you know, from a practical standpoint, sure, but from a realistic standpoint, no.
Oh, boy. The next scene that makes me uncomfortable is when Jennifer is having her fight with Max. She storms off to go home. And good old Max is hooking up with this random girl whose name is Corrine. And
yeah, she's in an early scene at the school when they meet outside of the school. And you could tell she's going to be a problem. Yeah,
she's a very odd-looking young woman.
She's unique looking.
Yes,
sure.
Unique is the nice way. I should have said it. She's good, but she's a little strange. In 4 episodes of Beverly Hills 90210. Good for her.
It's a breeding ground, I'm telling you.
But apparently Max plays saxophone in the school band, and we have the saxophone seduction scene. And he's teaching her about fingering and putting the reed in her mouth. And I want to quote Lietta here.
That's not how you play saxophone at all.
No, Lietta said, and I quote, "Make it honk."
Wow.
Yep.
Dr. Giggles is the best movie ever made.
I'm laughing. I'm sweating. I'm laughing from Lietta saying that.
That's so funny.
Oh my God. Make it honk.
Make it honk.
Oh man, ladies, make it honk. Okay.
Make it honk.
Oh my God.
I just can't believe it like that.
Why not?
Oh, you gotta use the right embouchure.
What's that?
It's the way you place your lips.
I've never had a problem with my lips before. Maybe you better show me what I'm doing wrong.
The fun fair is in town. That's where all these kids are at this summer bash. Brad, tell me what happens when Dr. Giggles is chasing Jennifer, or he decides to get Jennifer at the old fun fair.
So she goes into the fun house with the mirrors, and of course he follows her in there. And there's a cat and mouse. Then in comes her boyfriend and Corinne. Corinne immediately walks into a wall and breaks her nose because she's bleeding.
Yep.
And she's like, this is not a cool thing to happen to me at all. And then she gets murdered by Dr. Giggles. And her day goes downhill from there. It's a really neat kill. I really like all these crazy medical implements that I assume are not real, but could be. I don't know. You're always asleep in there, right? You're never in the surgery room awake.
Yeah. No, he puts a giant Band-Aid on her face and suffocates her.
He did. And I'm like, where did he come up with this gigantic Band-Aid? And you just, for the sake of the movie, you're just like, that's fucked up, John. And go on.
And I love how he's been dropping quips. That's one thing about Dr. Giggles. There might not have been a sequel just because they used every single medical quip, and a few that
yes, they did.
Don't even exist to like sayings about doctors and stuff. But when we see her with the giant Band-Aid, he goes, "Don't worry, it's ouchless."
Yeah, it's ouchless. Which
brilliant.
I don't even know if people today would even know what that means. But
yep, we do.
So
that's all that matters.
There's all these mirrors, and before she goes in there, you get to see some split diopter. I wanted to mention that. There's a split diopter shot in this film.
Oh, yeah. I wrote that in my notes to mention that. Yes, sir.
Yes. The film does not feel under budget to me at all. It feels like it was perfectly budgeted.
Yes,
I thought
absolutely.
There was lots of production design was really good. So the mirror setup, you've got her in one mirror and him and all the other ones. I mean, it's just really cool. And it reminded me of Orson Welles' The Lady from Shanghai, which stars Rita Hayworth. And that reminded me of Modern Family. So Phil has got some problem neighbors, and they park their giant boat. They're rednecks, basically. He's got redneck neighbors, and they park their giant boat in the driveway. Phil invites his dad and all these other retired Army and military folks to come and drive him crazy. Well, his dad's played by Fred Willard, so he gets out and he's like, "Okay, Dad." He's like, "Hey, what's the plot of that Rita Hayworth movie?" And he's like, "The Lady from Shanghai? It was about a horse. Or was it a baby?" Funny thing is that none of it takes place in Shanghai. Or was all of it in Shanghai? Anyway, this horse or baby, and I idolize Fred Willard, and I love Modern Family anyway.
Oh my God.
I just thought that's so funny.
Thank you.
It was about a horse, or was it a baby? And Elizabeth has that all memorized, and she'll do it. She's like, "The Lady from Shanghai." So it reminded me of that, but it's just a really good scene. Dr. Giggles encompasses more than just a typical slasher film. You've got the summer party with all the bear fun house and everything. You've got all those set pieces, which in a lesser budgeted film might be the only place it was set.
Right, exactly.
And so you've got all these different places. The doctor's house is a beautiful, obviously haunted mansion.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of set pieces here that I think really work out. The doctor's office is a very nice one, and we'll get to that in coming up. But no, I think there's a lot of, I think money went where it should have.
Yep. Somebody yells, "I don't have to promise you doodly squat."
Doodly.
That's one of my notes.
We take a red ripe tomato, fluffy as mashed potato, this side of Idaho.
We make a mean lean cuisine.
We take an angel hair pasta, toss it with lots of wicked marinara.
We make a mean lean cuisine.
We take a ooh la la French cut green beans, roasted chicken like you never ever seen. Stouffer's makes a real mean lean cuisine, real mean.
Let's talk about that scene, Brad. The scene.
All right.
Let's talk about what happens here. The cop has his flashback to what he saw the night. Magruder. What happened to Magruder?
Okay, so do you mind if I frame this around the first time I saw it?
Please do.
Back in the day, between marriages, Ben and I were at home in the trailer. We grew up in a trailer. It's a mobile home for some of you. And we had air conditioner in our bedroom and Dad's bedroom. But Dad's bedroom had the VCR and the TV. So we would go in there, crank it to like 60 degrees, and just chill out, watch movies and stuff. So my brother and I, we rented Dr. Giggles. And I will say what's about to happen in the scene is by far the most graphic thing that I had seen up until that point in my life. So Magruder goes into flashback mode, and so we get a nice black and white. And he is the only cop left. He is the young guy, 20 years old, and he's been left to sit behind with the bodies at the morgue overnight. So he's sitting there drinking some, what do you call it? It's moonshine. Or moon whatever. It's some alcohol that he had kept in his locker for 35 years. Anyway, so he hears a giggle in the distance. He takes another swig and he gets up to investigate, and we follow him through the morgue, and there's all these dead bodies everywhere with sheets over them, and you hear more giggling. So he follows it. He pulls the sheet off, and it is the doctor's dead wife, the one that has died from the heart ailment. And you just hear giggling coming from inside her body, and then a blade comes out of her chest and just cuts her wide open, and our young Dr. Giggles climbs out of her body, and it's bloody, and he's laughing and giggling. The kid's really good. The kid's having
a great time.
He's having a great time, which is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. So, for a long time, that's how I remembered Dr. Giggles was because of that scene. Because it was so, I was like I never guessed that was going to happen. I was curious as to how the kid got out, but I would never have thought sewn up in a dead body. So it didn't freak us out, but we were just like, "Whoa! Did you see that?"
Yep.
We weren't
Did that really
scared
happen?
or anything. Did that really happen? Yeah. Great special effects, by the way. I mean, everything. The special effects in this film were really good.
Yeah, it's weird because the movie. It felt restrained up until that point. I think they were trying to, have these medical kills and these medical gross outs and stuff. But I feel like they knew if they didn't hold back a little bit, they would run into trouble with the MPAA later.
Sure.
So they put everything into that scene, and it was like, holy shit.
Humdinger.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is why when Magruder finally confronts Dr. Giggles, he yells, "You owe me 35 years of sleep, you sick son of a bitch."
And he means it. I mean, we get it.
Yep.
Because we have been subjected to the same thing he was, obviously, as the audience. And boy, I'm telling you, it's a humdinger of a scene.
So, yes, he's going to try to fix Jennifer. He hears about her ailment of her heart, so he's going to do what his father never could and do the successful heart transplant. Good luck with that. But tell us about our final girl here in the showdown.
Honestly, I felt like she had been kind of weak. There's one scene where she stumbles down a hill, and when he catches up, she clocks him with a rock, and that was good. But otherwise, it was just really a lot of screaming and not running away, not helping the people that were trying to help her.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she totally redeems herself in the end. So in the end, we go through, we've set fire to Dr. Giggles' house. He is burned up. He's dead. She is in the hospital, obviously. So Dr. Giggles is not dead. There's blood seeping up under the door of the operating room, and they open the door, and there's dead doctors everywhere. Dr. Giggles chases her down, gets her into like a supply closet. And as soon as you see it, you know what's going to happen. And this was before, of course, it's not quite the same, but it's before it was done in a screen film, obviously.
Yep.
But she pours something flammable on him and onto the floor, and then pulls out the paddles, charges it, touches it to the ground, to the liquid, and it electrocutes him to death. So he's been shot, he's been stabbed, he's been on fire, and now he's been electrocuted to death. You tell me he can't stack up with Jason, right?
He is ready to be among the frickin' big boys.
Absolutely, he is.
Yep. The score is a little strange. Brian May, who did a bunch of the Australian guy, did a bunch of soundtracks. Very, very famous guy.
Also, he was the guitarist of Queen. No, I'm just kidding.
It's the other guy. But yes, it has weirdly familiar beats in it that I feel like he reused in another movie or somebody was imitating him. I can't place it. It's very familiar music. I did want to mention, and I'm glad you brought it up, the split diopter. This cinematographer, this is Robert Draper. One thing is strange to me, this movie feels very crisp and very clean. Like, I wish they'd grunged it up a little bit just because it's very slick.
It is very slick
Looking. And that is not a criticism. It's just one of those things I couldn't help but notice. But this guy, he shot Halloween 5. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I know a guy. This film has got it all in it. It's got funny parts. It's got parts that probably aren't supposed to be funny that are. It's got, like I said, production value is certainly there. Yeah. Larry Drake is a horror icon, from Night of the Scarecrow. He's Santa in the Tales from the Crypt episode All Through the Night.
Oh, yeah.
And he is in Darkman and L.A. Law, both scary. No. But I wish he had sought a career as a horror character actor and gone like the route of like a Robert Englund or Donald Pleasance even, where we could have seen him in a variety of horror films. We rented this when it came out. Obviously, I did not see it at the theater. Nobody in their right mind would have took me to see it at the time. But anyway, yes, I think it's a great film. I think if you haven't seen it in a while, check it out again. If you haven't seen it, check it out for the first time.
Yeah.
I think it's got a Scream Factory regular old Blu-ray edition. It's not collector's edition, no slipcover. It's not, artificially inflated price.
I really liked this viewing. This was great. I'm as glad that the obnoxious teens kind of got taken out first. So
yes,
the most annoying people got out of there quickly. I love the jokes. Oh man, my favorite joke is time to do what doctors do best, and he reaches into his golf bag, gets out of the golf club, starts swinging.
See,
that made me laugh
Larry Drake,
so hard.
For the most part, he delivers that so deadpan that it just works. It works.
The year was right for a grunge soundtrack, but sadly they couldn't afford any grunge music. There was some almost kind of could be grunge bands, but oh man, I just, I love me a grunge movie. Last thing I wanted to say was, yes, so this was a flop. It did make its money back, according to Wikipedia, and I'm sure it did well on home video. And cable stuff, but it just did not set the world on fire, so nobody is asking for a sequel. But I'm here to deliver.
I should have said this earlier too, but you do get a slasher trope classic in the Dead Teenager Birthday Party, except this time it's a dead teenager waiting room.
Yes, I love that set piece when we find everybody. That's so good.
Yep, and that's a slasher classic.
Nice.
But it felt original too, because it did have this backstory. They were able to really tie it together on the Blu-ray, and I'm sure, I don't know if you noticed or saw, I listened to a big chunk of Manny Cotto's interview. He was very complimentary about the film, looking back in hindsight. And then there was an archival interview with Larry Drake, who
Oh.
he said, I did it. He's like, it was fun. It's not really a lot of information from Larry Drake, but he does talk about the film a little bit. So that was nice.
Nice.
There's lots of extras on this Blu-ray. Lots of extras. I believe there's a commentary as well.
There is.
So I'll probably listen to the commentary at some point. But no, if you haven't seen Dr. Giggles, I recommend it. Now, what is your idea for a sequel?
Okay. So, another resident of Moorhigh returns, but not from the insane asylum. She returns in disguise because she's one of those angel of death nurses. So all of her whole career has been going from place to place, working in hospitals and killing patients, like surreptitiously killing all these patients to spare them their pain. And so she's finally been run out of town and has returned to where she was born, which was good old Moorhigh. And she discovers the secret, or she's always known about Dr. Giggles and was like inspired by him or something. So she decides to try to resurrect him.
Yes.
And they become like a dynamic duo of medical murder.
Yes.
So you got this angel of death, and you've got zombie Dr. Giggles.
Yes. I'm here for it. That sounds great to me.
Thank you. That's as far as I got.
I like your angel of death. I thought you might say that somehow it gets resurrected otherwise and they fight. They're like, she's killing people, and he's like, no, I get to kill people.
How dare you? But that's the thing. They can't be buds. They're going to have to fight at the end. But yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, we have got a cult classic on our hands. We just need to get the money to go see Cliff DeYoung, and then we'll work on this.
He's like, can I please reprise my role? And we'll be like, yes, sir, do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we will retcon the hell out of it. Jennifer's dad made it, and he's in the new one.
Yep. So, Brad,
yes.
You asked me if we had any feedback. And I found one review that within the last 12 months.
Yes.
On good old Apple Podcasts here, someone gave us a nice review. And it says, this is from Crazy Star Wars Fanboy. And it says, horror movie fanboy here saying Richard brings great convos about cinema. Check out this amazing podcast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. I also wanted to read the worst feedback we've ever gotten on the show.
Please.
Did we talk about Mr. Feck?
I don't think so. I was going to say I was drunk that night. That's why I wrote that. But no, Mr. Feck?
Yep, Mr. Feck. So folks, if I brought this up on the show before, I apologize. This is from 2 years ago, but I'm still reeling. This is a 1-star review. Thank you, Crazy Star Wars Fanboy, for giving the 5 stars. We appreciate that. But here's a 1-star rating. These tool bags are vapid. That's the title.
Oh, I remember, yes.
Yes, and it says, this is what it sounds like 2 people shot at the mall with the movies. Notice of comparison from history or art. Hard pass.
I mean, yeah, I'm with you. I mean,
guilty as charged. I feel called out.
Comparison of art. I mean, Feck, you say?
Mr. Feck.
Mr. Feck. I'm pretty sure he won't be listening to this one.
I think this is his favorite episode.
It could be.
But folks, doomedmoviethon@gmail.com if you want to send us some feedback on this episode. You want to tell us our tool bags are vapid. Or leave a review. We like feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've been listening, tell us.
If
Or
you
don't,
have,
if you don't want us to know.
yeah, if you have that special someone you've been wanting to confess your love to, we'll say it for you on our platform. They won't hear it, but we'll say it.
Reaching literally dozens of people who will then have to broadcast it on social media for it to go viral.
Nice. Okay, well, Brad, before I let you go back into the care of Dr. Giggles once again, please tell me about a recently seen and loved film. It can be an old favorite or a first-time watch. What do you got?
All right, so Undefeatable, with directed by Godfrey Ho, starring Cynthia Rothrock, was an incredible film. It was amazing.
I need to see this.
Like Elizabeth picked it out, and as we were watching it, I'm like, I could tell that I was digging it more than she was. But it's pretty, it's pretty crazy. Apparently it went viral. Like, I don't know, one of the last fights went viral.
Yeah.
A few years ago and made it famous-er than it is. It's insane. I mean, it's totally insane. The ending of it, some great martial arts, the most nonchalant acting. Like, I like to think if you hired me to just, I don't know, sit at a counter or something, that I could probably do that because I know how to sit at a counter, right? These people, they're like making coffee and they're like, would you like to have some of this coffee? And you're just like, you're just in awe of it because you go into this zone, and then there's martial arts, and there's all these gangs, but there's only like 4 or 5 people in each gang, which I don't think it really even qualifies as a gang if you've only got like 4 or 5 people. But
yeah,
so it stars Cynthia Rothrock. Then the main guy cop is actual martial artist that's really good, and then the villain was insane. And I mean, and I do want to say there is a very unfortunate scene early in the film. I'm pretty sure it's a dinner scene, and I'm pretty sure you'll know where it's going, and you can just skip over the rest of it.
Ooh.
But it is building to this character's villainy, which knows no bounds.
Damn.
And of course, he gets his just desserts in the end, and it's well worth seeing it. That was a rough scene, and I just fast forwarded through it.
Sure.
So I want to make sure everybody understands that. But Undefeatable was pretty incredible. I think what it was Elizabeth thought it was going to be Asian people, and so I accused her of being a white racist against white people. And she's like, "Is that right?" And I'm like, "I don't know." She thought it was going to be like Asian cast, with Cynthia Rothrock, but no, this was actually a Hong Kong production that was filmed in America.
Sure.
So
no, I love it. That sounds amazing.
We've got some Asian people here, and I'm sure there could have been more in the film, locally, but it was an American production.
I sort of understand where Elizabeth's coming from, because, like, you know, you it's like me not enjoying kung fu movies that are set in ancient China as much as I enjoy kung fu movies set in like modern Hong Kong or something. Like, I prefer. I just have the thing I prefer. So yeah,
sure.
I totally could see why you'd be like, And a lot of times the actors are picked because they're good looking and they speak English, and the budget is low. So when you have an all English cast directed by somebody from another country, it can be a little crazy.
I probably wouldn't have picked it had I remembered the rape right off the bat.
Yeah.
If I thought
you know,
about it, probably.
And it's one of those things. It serves the plot. I mean, it
Yeah,
sounds like
it
sounds like it sets up the whole movie.
It sets up the entire movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, unpleasant, but at least they had a point to it.
This guy plays this character at 11. I mean,
wow,
it's solid.
Nice.
He'll beat up children. He'll, yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to Rod Barnett and Troy Gwynn of the old Beyond Nashi cast and the Nashi cast for my pick. I watched Night of the Walking Dead from 1975, finally.
Oh, you've not seen it?
I had never seen it. I've had multiple bootlegs of this freaking movie for so many years, and I just said, no, I'm not going to watch this until there's absolutely no way this is going to get a better copy. And I held out. I held out for like freaking 14 years or something.
Uh-huh.
And sure enough, good old Severin, they put out the box set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With the Night of the freaking Walking Dead in a nice Blu-ray. And it absolutely exceeded my expectations. It's a gothic vampire film from Spain. And it is an absolute banger. I think it's my favorite non-Nashi vampire film from Spain.
I'm not sure if we have that set. Was it a Danza Macabre set?
Yeah. Number 2?
Okay.
No, 3.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3. And it's the set
so this is the Leon Klimovsky film.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the one that Rod and Troy, I believe it was Rod and Troy. I know it was Rod. I wasn't sure. Maybe Troy isn't on that episode. I forget. But they were always selling Night of the Walking Dead so well. And I was like, oh, I'll wait. But that set had all 4 I'd never seen before.
This is one of Ted's favorite films.
Nice.
Period.
Hell yeah. I see why. It is absolutely great.
We got it as a bootleg, and then he sent me a DVD that was better than the bootleg.
Nice.
And now we own it on Blu-ray, and it's one of his favorites. And I know it gets some crossover love from Franco fans because Emma Coe is in it.
Mm-hmm. She's amazing. She's the star of the movie, and she steals the whole thing. She's wonderful.
I am excited to see it in a better format.
Oh man, it's an absolute treat, and just probably my favorite disc of the year. Just because I got that, I finally got it.
Nice.
Yeah. But that's all I got. That was my pick.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's a show.
Dude, Brad, thank you for joining me, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And
we had a good time, didn't we?
We absolutely did. I've been giggling this whole time.
Good. That's what I'm shooting for.
And folks at home, thank you for listening. Like I said, don't be afraid to send us some feedback. doomedmoviethon@gmail.com, or comment on the YouTube channel, or comment on Apple Podcasts. I don't care
Send me a fax.
where you do it. Send me a fax. Hit me up on Friendster. Yeah. Give my Ask Jeeves how to contact me.
Good one, Richard.
Yes. Bye. Folks, thanks so much for listening to this episode. If you'd like to write into the show, send an email to doomedmoviethon@gmail.com, or hit us up at doomedmoviethon on Instagram, or at doomedmoviethon on Twitter, or at doomedmoviethon at Discord, or go to Hello This Is the Doomed Show on Facebook and message us there. If you want more Hello This Is the Doomed Show, Go to doomedmoviethon.com and click the podcast button for the archive. Or go to YouTube and look up Doomed Moviethon and you'll find the classic episodes of Hello, This is the Doomed Show. And if that's still not enough, I have written some books, about my love of movies over on Amazon.com. Just look up Richard Glenn Schmidt and you'll find Giallo Meltdown, a Moviethon Diary, Giallo Meltdown 2, Cinema Somnambulist, or Doomed Moviethon, the book. Hello, This is the Doomed Show is a proud member of the Legion Podcast Network. Go to legionpodcast.com and check out the other great shows over there.